All right. We're going to bless them again. Okay, during the Shabbat service. Welcome again to El-beth-el Sabbathdaychurch. I am Bishop Ron Hairston Jr. We're going to get into our Sabbath day scriptures. In El-beth-el Sabbathdaychurch, we're here at 118 Chaney Avenue, Jacksonville, North Carolina, 28540. All right, the times of the service. We are here on Shabbat, the Sabbath. We're keeping the Shabbat today. At 11:30, we got a study of the Torah. On Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Then we got the beginning of Shabbat on Friday night at 7 o'clock. All right. The phone numbers here at El-beth-el is 910-388-5295. And Bishop phone number myself is 910-381-3056. You need to call me for the times of the service, or you got questions about the Bible studies and the worship and the studies of the Torah, please call. I'm not ashamed going with the word with you. Just please have your King James Bible, King James Version Bible with you. That's what we use because that Bible is 400 years old. Plus it was authorized by a king. And like I said, Yahuwah used kings. You know, and that's how, and they had seals back in the day. So, all right, we're going to talk about the Shabbat. Okay, why we keep the Shabbat. Do anybody got any Shabbat scriptures that want to speak?
Yeah.
Come on. You come up here. I want you to see your face.
All right.
There you go. Thank you. All right. Take my little Bible out the way. Let's tell her this.
All praise to Yah, the Most High.
All right.
I have a reading here on the Shabbat, and unfortunately, it's not all in the King James because this is the suffer.
No, go ahead.
You know, in the book of Jubilee.
Ooh,
all right.
Yes. The book of Jubilee.
Start from verse 18. He gave us a great sign, the Sabbath, that we should work 6 days, but God the Shabbat on the 7th day, from all work, and all the angels of the presence and all the angels of the sanctification, these two great classes, he has bidden us to guard the Shabbat with him in heaven and in earth, both places. He has said unto us, behold, I will separate unto myself a people from among all the peoples, and these shall guard the Shabbat, and will sanctify them unto myself as my people, and I will bless them.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Go ahead.
As I have sanctified the Shabbat,
Yes.
and do sanctify it unto myself, even so will I bless them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their Elohim. I have chosen the seed of Yaakov. For those who don't know, it's Jacob.
Come on.
All right, from among all that have seen, and have written him down as my firstborn, my firstborn son. Okay, and have sanctified him unto myself forever and ever. And I will teach them the Sabbath, that they may guard the Shabbat thereon from all work. And thus he created therein a sign in accordance with which they should guard the Shabbat with us on the 7th day, to eat and to drink and to bless him who has created all things. Hallelujah! Praise the Lord. I lost my place.
Shout, boy. Don't do that, man. Y'all holy, man. Don't do that,
and
man.
as he has blessed and sanctified unto himself a peculiar people above all people,
Yes.
that they should guard the Shabbat together with us.
Yes.
And he caused his commands, He caused his command to ascend as a sweet Savior, acceptable before him all the days. There will 22 heads of mankind from Adam to Yaakov, and 22 kinds of works were made until the seventh day. This is blessed and holy, and the former also be blessed and holy. And this one served with one for sanctification and blessings. And to this Yaakov, I gotta get that out of the way, I'm sorry. And to this Yaakov and his seed, it was granted that they should always be the blessed and Kodishim, I believe that's saints, okay, of the first testimony and the Torah, even as he had sanctified the blessed, even as he had sanctified and blessed the Shabbat on the seventh day. He created heaven and earth and everything that he created in the sixth day. And Elohim made the seventh day a holy day.
Yes, he did. Say that again.
And he made the seventh day a holy day.
There you go.
Right?
Hear that.
For all works therefore he commanded on its behalf that whosoever does any work thereon shall die. Don't do anything to force that on you. And that he who defies it shall surely die. Wherefore do you command the children of Israel to observe this day, that they may keep it holy and not do thereon any work, and not to defy it, as it is holier than any other days. And whosoever profanes it shall surely die, and whosoever does thereon any work shall surely die eternally. Man, that's bad.
He said eternally.
Eternally.
He said eternally. He ain't talking about the flesh.
Yeah.
He's talking about your soul.
Y'all
hear that TV line? You hear that TV line? He said eternally. I'm talking to y'all over there.
And that the children of Israel may observe this day throughout their generations, and not be rooted out of the land, for it is holy. It is holy day and blessed day. And everyone who observes it and guards the Shabbat thereon from all his works will be holy and blessed throughout all days, like unto us. Declare and say to the children of Israel the Torah of this day, both that they should guard the Shabbat thereon, and that they should not forsake it in the error of their hearts. In other words, keep it always in your heart. Think it always. Give praise to the Lord. Hallelujah. And that it is against the Torah to do any work thereon, which is unseemly, to do thereon their own pleasures, and that they should not prepare thereon. Now I'm having a hard time seeing this.
You're almost there, man. Continue on.
And that they should not prepare thereon anything to be eaten or drink. In other words, prepare your food the day before. So you don't have to break the law of the Shabbat. And that it is against the Torah to draw water or bring in or take out thereon through their gates any burden, any work, which they had not prepared for themselves on the 6th day in their dwellings. And they shall not bring in nor take out from house to house on that day, for that day is more holy and blessed than any Jubilee day or Jubilee. Jubilees. On this we kept Shabbat in the heavens before it was made known to the flesh. And even in heaven they did it.
That's right. Come on.
To guard the Shabbat thereon on the earth. And the Creator of all things blessed it, but he did not sanctify all peoples and nations to guard the Shabbat. Thereon but Israel alone. We're the ones that's supposed to guard the Shabbat for the Lord and give him praise. Them alone he permitted to eat and drink and to guard the Shabbat there on the earth. And the Creator of all things blessed this day which he had created for blessings and holiness and glory above all days. This Torah and testimony was given to the children of Israel as a Torah forever unto their generations. Everybody does it. Ever and ever.
Ever and ever. All right, Shalom. Who's next? Come on. Anybody else?
I'll bring out.
Come on.
All right.
Come on. Get this. You too, Elder King. You get ready? Come on. Go ahead.
It's a quick one.
Shalom.
Shalom, shalom, everybody. Girl, great glory to God through Yahusha. This one is me and Brother Ishmael was talking about this yesterday about not doing the will of Yah and people blaming their hardships on the devil all the time, but sometimes, or I would say most times, it's disobedient. That's why, and and Yah leaves you in the presence of Satan is permitted more. In Deuteronomy 28:15, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of thy Abba, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So, the Shabbat is a commandment, is an order, is not a suggestion. When Yah say don't lie, you mean don't lie. When he say keep the Shabbat, keep the Shabbat. It's a command. And I'll read this one more time for Brother Ron.
Go ahead, sir.
For those who don't want to keep the commandments of the Shabbat, Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yah thy Abba, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And the point in bringing that, a lot of times people get mad at Lucifer for their hardships when it's your disobedience that is causing your hardships. When Yah say keep the Sabbath, it was an order, a commandment. It was a high commandment from the top general, and you don't. When the general says something to the soldier says, yes sir. So
yes sir.
So the people out there, Yah say keep the Sabbath, say yes sir. You don't want to get court-martialed, because
what you say, make it right. What did you say yesterday, man? Come your adversary quickly, make right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Agree with our adversary quickly.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, but not he'll put you what?
You put you in the prison. So, you know, you'll have hardships.
Yeah, there you go.
Send you to the magistrate.
There you go. If you want to go to the magistrate, hey, magistrate got your life, man.
And this next one is mainly for Brother Ron and people who were in that situation. Matthew 18:11 till 14.
Yes.
And this is for all those black and white sheep. For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost. How think ye, if a man have 100 sheep, and one of them be gone astray, doeth he not leave the 99 and goeth into the mountains and seeketh that which is gone astray? And if so be that he find it, verily I say unto you, he rejoiceth more of that sheep than of the 99 which went not astray. Even so, it is not the will of your Abba which is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish.
Go ahead.
So, you know, I just want to point that out because, you know, even though, you know, you might be on crack, you might be a whore, you might be an adulterer, you might be a whoremonger, you know, he coming for you. He looking for that one sheep, and when he find you, he's saying hallelujah too.
Hallelujah.
So keep the Sabbath so he can find you. Be somewhere he can find you.
He said, be there so he can find you. All right, Elder Key, you got something? Or you good?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. What about you, Sister Sue? Bow it up. Come on. You got any Saturday scripture?
Yes.
Go ahead. And what you got? Come on.
Well, this one answers part of the question that you asked last Shabbat about what prophet or did Yahusha change the Shabbat to Sunday.
Okay then, there you go now. That's like when you do your homework. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody did their homework. You know, listen up. What was it? You got to tell me the question and answer. Because, hey, your bishop right here be forgetting. You got homework, I'll be slipping. Come on, tell me what I say.
Okay, Hebrews 4 is where we're going.
Hebrews 4.
Starting at verse 1.
All right, Hebrews 4, verse 1.
Okay.
All right.
So let us therefore fear not. You're getting better light.
Okay. Continue on.
There we go. Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Okay.
For we which have believed do enter into rest, as it said, I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works are finished from the foundation of the world. For he spake in a certain place of the seventh day on this wise, and Yah did rest the seventh day from all his works.
Yes.
And in this place again, if they shall enter into my rest. Seeing therefore it remaineth that some must enter therein, and they too whom it was first preached entered not in because of unbelief. Again, he limiteth a certain day, saying in David, today, after so long a time, as it is said, today, if ye will hear his voice, harden not your heart. And verse 8 is the one that answers the question. For if Yahusha had given them rest, then would he not afterwards have spoken of another day? There remaineth therefore rest to the people of Yah. For he that is entered into his rest, he also hath ceased from his own work, as Yah did from his. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
For the same example. Now go ahead. What's the answer going? Now still. Come on. Got anything else? Sisters?
No, that's all I have.
Okay. All right, did I ask you who changed the Shabbat?
Huh?
Who changed the Shabbat to Sunday?
Who changed it? Well, initially, Constantine in the, what was it, I've got a paper here. Grab it.
You got it right there. I want to know who changed the Shabbat. That's what we talk about, TV Land. I want y'all to hear this. This is history. I want y'all to go in y'all history books. Y'all learned, y'all been to school, elementary, junior high, high school. Some of y'all in college. Some of y'all got your bachelor's degree. Some of you got your master's degree. Some of you got your PhDs. Some of y'all went to school. Y'all got learning. Y'all know how to go through the history book. Y'all got those smartphones now and computers. I know you know how to Google. Come on. It don't work? Google don't work?
Okay. It says right here, Constantine made Sunday a civil rest day. When Emperor Constantine, a pagan sun worshipper, came to power in AD 313,
Pagan
he
worship?
legalized Christianity and made the first Sunday-keeping law. His implemented Sunday enforcement law of March 7th, AD 321 reads as follows.
Go ahead.
On the venerable day of the sun,
Yes.
let the magistrates and the people reside in the city's rest, and let all workshops be closed. And that's from the Codex Justinus 3.12.3. And then it says Sunday law was officially confirmed by the Roman papacy. The Council of Laodicea in AD 364 decreed Christians shall not Judaize and be idle on Saturday, but shall work on that day. But on his day they shall especially honor, and as being Christians shall, if possible, do no work on that day. If, however, they are found Judaizing, they shall be shut out from Yahusha. And that's out of the book, The History of the Councils of the Church.
Oof. Dang, boy, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all hear that reading?
So,
They done changed it.
and, yeah.
They don't. Do you see that, Sister Sue? Are you learning from your homework, Sister Sue? Are you learning from your homework that I'm giving you? Are you learning?
Yeah,
I know you are.
I have.
That's what I'm saying. I know you have, because you're doing research. Now you understand it. That increases your faith, TV Land. When I have you do homework, all I'm just doing is trying to help your faith. I want you to increase your faith. I want you to get more expectation. I want you to see the Dabarim. I want you to see the word for itself. Now, are you going to listen to the dishes of man, or are you going to listen to Yah? Who are you going to listen to? Like Brother Phelan says, the command in general. I'm military. ET3 Hairston, pay off the third class Hairston. When the captain told me, man, he wanted his radio up at 3 o'clock in the morning, did I stay in my rack? No, that was command. I got up and went out and did that radio. Even I didn't want to get out of my bed. Now, the commander-in-chief of Yahuwah,
Yeah.
he says the Shabbat. He says keep the Shabbat. Brother Favor said, he said keep it. Are we going to keep it? Obey. Yes, sir. My brother said, yes, sir. He said, aye, sir. In the Navy term, aye. That means yes, sir. Aye, sir. That means I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Aye, sir. You know, that Navy lingo. Y'all know about that Navy lingo. I'm a military time Marine Corps. I'm a Navy dude. You know what I'm saying? Aye, sir. He said so. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I know that, y'all. Don't tell me that. I didn't know
Daniel about the time being changed too.
Excuse me?
It says at this point, it says there is a prophecy in Daniel about the times being changed.
Times and seasons being changed. Yes, that's one of the prophecies that came to pass. Yes, that's yes.
Yeah, it says at this point we need to note an amazing prophecy. Daniel 7:25 we're told, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and
Yes.
shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and
Yes.
think to change times and laws.
Times and laws. There you go. That's when the
Times
times
and
and laws have been changed. You know, but I'm trying to get to the house and let y'all know traditions of man. You worry Yahuwah of y'all traditions. That's why you make the Darim none effect. The way the word of y'all, it's none effect now when you worship him on Sunday. There's no power. You say Yeshua, yes, the name, but the power is today. The blessed is the day. Even El-Israel don't say it. Eternal. Your eternal soul is at stake. That's crazy when he's talking about your eternal soul. In the eternal, you say you die eternally? Death eternally? That means death eternally means when the worm dies not, the fire never quits. That's the lake of fire talking about eternally. That's an eternal death. Whoop, there ain't no coming back from that. You got that right. Ain't no coming back from hell. Lake of fire. It's too late. Why you got a chance? You don't say to Sister Sue right there from unbelief. For example, why it's called the day. Harden not your heart. That hard, y'all. Why you harden your heart when somebody tell you about Shabbat? Harden your heart. Why you harden your heart when you know you're supposed to worship? Why do people out there don't even go to the house and y'all know the day is the Shabbat? They keep us, yeah, we know. They don't even go. They don't even praise Yahusha. They know it's Shabbat. Shame on y'all. Tell y'all Christian people. Talking about Sundays. Sasudo said it. You worship a pagan god, the sun god. Talking about this is the day y'all has made, we will rejoice. Yes, it's the day he is made. But everything has an origin. Everything has a beginning. Sunday, the beginning of Nimrod, Babylon, sun god. You worship Satan. You worship on Sunday. Worship him. Y'all worship him. Even, like he said, what's his name? Constantine. Whatever his name is. He didn't want to give up Sunday. That's why he made a law. He just wanted to say he's a king. I told you, Yahuwah used king. He had an authorization. He stamped proving it. A king. An emperor. Done made it. Done sealed it. And made it to a law. Who changed it. So who you obeying? You obeying man if you're doing those things. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I appreciate the Shabbat. I'll let y'all roll today. Thank you. Thank you. Israel, you did good. I had a pocket. I should have got up and got my book. I should have read wrong. What was the chapter, please, that you read?
Chapter 3.
It's Jubilee, chapter 3. I bet you right now, I can tell you too, I got that marked down in my Jubilee right there. Those are things I had marked down on Shabbat. So you heard that. Jubilee, chapter 3. You get a chance to read that. That's part of the text too. We don't have it in the King James Bible. That's the something they took out. But it says in the King James Jubilee already. That's why I read it. The King James even mentioned it. The book of Yesher, the book of Jubilee, the book of Enoch. They talk about that. But they don't have it, so I know it's true when you read that. That's why we speak those things. So you get a chance, y'all need to read that. TV Land, talk to TV Land. I ain't talking to y'all. I want TV Land. Because everybody, we got views, Elder King. People viewing us now, man. That's good. So they get that truth. They get it. It's up to them. They get it. Hey, like Pilate said, Pilate washed his hand. He knew he was an innocent man. He said, the blood ain't going to be on me. The blood going to be on you. Look at Pilate. Pilate did like this. He knew better than that. He knew he was an innocent man. He told the Jews, as Yesharim, told them, hey, I'm going to clean my hand on this innocent thing right there. That's doing the same thing with y'all, TV Land. I'm washing my hands. That's y'all, yo. I'm speaking to y'all about Shabbat and you don't want to keep it. You want to go ahead and keep Sunday after I'll tell you, after Sister Sue done read, I'll be giving homework in here. And she's faithful doing the homework. The homework is for her and for us to increase our faith. She done read that. Now the king don't got with me, told me to read. Talking about Jesus' slave ship. What? How can a holy Yah be evil like that? Name. And y'all done told me already, TV Land. He was a curse for the tree. That name can't be cursed no more. That name is Kadesh. Joshua. Yahusha is Kadesh. Then he gonna be slave ship into slavery and all that? Nah, not all y'all. Not Yahuwah. You can't defile that name. So Jesus is right for defilement. But Yahusha, no. Can never be defiled. He defiled one time. We talked about last night. He was a curse on that tree for our sins. That's it. Now he's glorified. Yahusha is glorified. Can that name be trashed anymore? Nope, cannot. You trash that name again, it's blasphemy. He said you blaspheme the Rock of Dish, it's blasphemy. Yeah, but you ain't going to talk bad about that name. That's what we spoke last night. How excellent is that name in all the earth? Excellent. Can you say that name? No, not no more. Jesus, you can. Come on, slave ship. That made me sick to my stomach. Somebody I'm worshiping, praising, yelling up and down the street of the aisle, Jesus this and Jesus that, and he's a slave ship? Come on, man. You can have it. I say Yahushua. We will keep the Shabbat. Anyway, man told it, man changed it, like he said. Change the times and the seasons. The times change it. Thank you, Sister Sue. Times change it from Yeshua, Yeshua, Isos, Jesus. Think about it. The Renaissance era, Isos, Latin. What? Huh? Isos, Latin. Praising Isos. Isos, thank you, Isos. Thank you. Is that the right name? No. Think about that. What it makes again the difference if you praising Isos than Jesus. You praising Jesus. They Isos. They don't change it. Isos. Now 1614 now, Jesus. Ain't no difference, man. Still the same thing. You change the times. Man changed it. Then who done change the Shabbat? Man. Now who done change the name of Yeshua? Man. Y'all go ahead with that man stuff. Man is cursed. We are cursed from Adam and Eve. We are cursed. There's no good things in us. We are unclean. Unclean. When a man touches something, he defiles it. Defiles it. So he don't change the name, he don't defile the name. He don't polluted it. Don't polluted it again. Come on. Sister Sue, you did good at home. I give you A+, Sister Sue. You got an A+ today. Homework. I like that. That's what we do. We teach homework here. I want y'all to know. I want y'all to study. I want y'all to read for yourself. No, there's another thing I want you to read. Because you and your doors, before you and y'all, and you study, hey, that's kind of against your soul. Now, when you find y'all and y'all's talking to you, the rock of this and teach you all the truth, and you ignore it, that's between you and y'all. And you be disobedient, like being real afraid, being stiff-necked, rebellious, and all that. That's upon you. And you don't study it, and y'all knocking at your door. He asks you to repent and turn, and you don't want to turn. That's between you and him and your closed door. You got the information, and you see it for yourself, and you still don't want to repent. That's perverse. That's wickedness right there. That's denying. That's be denying your Elohim, your Mashiach, your Savior. You deny him when he comes with you with the truth, and you don't want to turn. Like he said, he comes in Shabbat. Like I told Brother Fan, he came to me. He says, come on, son. You do it all night. Why can't you do the Shabbat? I said, I'm doing Shabbat. And I was hard-headed. That's one thing I loved about the Seventh-day Adventists. They were patient with me. I used to argue with them all day long. I ain't keeping Shabbat. I keep the Shabbat I want to. Arguing all day long. It took a Seventh-day Adventist church for me to find the truth about the Shabbat. And wasn't here. It was in Elizabeth City in a Bible study when Yahuwah knocked on my head and told me. He said, if I kept it for 40 years, and Sister Sue said 2,000 some days, and then I found my word, what about you? This is Yahuwah himself. They had no man on the ground on the seventh day, like Elder Israel said. You get it 2 days on that Friday, 2 omers for one man. And on the Shabbat, there won't be no bread on the ground. None. And they say it would not stink or no worms in it. It did not have none. And then y'all did it for 40 years until they got to Jericho, when they got to the fruits of the trees, and that's when he stopped all that. So if y'all did not go against this word, who am I? He did it for 40 years for the Yisrael. That's over 600,000 fighting men besides women and children. There was a hungry people. Think about over 1 million people. Yahuwah fed with manna. But he said you won't have none on a Sunday. On a Shabbat day, excuse me. None. None. So every Friday he had to go pick up 2. If you don't, you ain't eating nothing. That's why he said you better go get your right, you better get up and get your stuff on a Friday to home, because on a Shabbat, don't come looking at me. You all home because you didn't get your lazy butt up to get 2 omers. You know what I'm saying? Because they're looking for trying to find something. No, ain't going to be none. But then there was something looking already. And Yahuwah says, how to refuse to keep my commandments? He got on Musa for that. To keep my laws and my commandments. These are hard-headed people. He was mad at them, hard-headed. He was mad when they was at the pond of Mara, when it's the bitter water. Talking about, where's our water at? He was mad then. He already knew he was dealing with a stiff-necked people, rebellious people already. But he's merciful, still merciful with us. And again, this is Shabbat scriptures again. I do this Shabbat because I want y'all to learn. Y'all missing out on blessings on Shabbat. He commanded blessings on Shabbat. Preachers out there ain't teaching. Y'all want to talk about tithes, give your tithe, get blessed your tithe. I'm going to tell you a blessing that you will get more than giving tithes. Come on Shabbat day and give yourself to Yahuwah. You will get blessed. He promised to bless. He said the mouth of Yah has spoken it. And I'm going to show you when Yahoo spoke a blessing. He didn't talk about receive a blessing. Y'all want to talk about Malachi chapter 3. I'm talking something before that. Yeshayahu, Isaiah. He was right there before Malachi. Now we're going to go there and I'm going to shut up. Y'all had to get my piece in. Y'all don't spoke already. Oh, what? There's all three of y'all there came out. Y'all heavy hitters today, boy. Y'all knocked that whole run. There you go. Wow! Grand slam, y'all, man. Sister Sue hit, man. She'll hit one out the park. Center field, the numbers one. Man, I like that on Shabbat day. Read on that. Constantine with his sorry self. Changing. So he found Elohim, but still he want to worship on a Sunday. He can't give it up. He couldn't get up to Sunday, boy. Not on the feast days. Nah, he want to keep on sinning. Yeshayahu, Isaiah. Still learning my books. Forgive me. It's taking me a while to learn them. But I'm going to learn them. All right. Here's a blessing that the preachers on Sunday don't teach you. And I ain't giving no tithes. I get all my 3 blessings on a Shabbat day, and we give you automatic blessings. All right? 3 blessings that you get on the Shabbat day. Preachers don't tell you that. If you keep the Shabbat, just automatic 3 blessings. Yahuwah said this day is blessed forevermore. That's the first blessing. Second blessing is, blessed is he that comes in the name of Yahusha. If you've been born again in the water and the spirit, that's a blessing. Third blessing, you pay your tithes on the Shabbat day. It's blessed. You give you on the Shabbat day, you give an offering to y'all. Man, it's already blessed. It's already automatic. They already done blessed already. You come in the name of Yahusha. You got name Yahusha all over you already. Not Jesus, but Yahusha all over you. I'm his son. I'm his son. I'm a son. I'm a child of the Most High. Elohim, Yahuwah. I'm a child. My name is Yahusha. I got the name. I got the blood on me. Yahusha. All on me. Yes, I'm a child. I'm his son. Then I'm going to give to my father for the kingdom. For his kingdom's sake. You don't think he's going to bless me? I ain't grudging to give it. I don't necessarily give it to him. I'm giving from my heart because I understand. I was obedient. I was obedient. Like brother famous said, be obedient. Being obedient. They don't tell you about what blessing you get on Sunday. Because you say, Jesus, there ain't no blessing in that. What blessing are you getting? Tell me what blessing, because you give your tithes to what, to the devil? What blessings are you getting on a Sunday? Because you come in a congregation, come to close together with somebody? I challenge you, TV land. Shabbat and Sunday. I challenge you. I've been doing it for 8 years now. Nope. Excuse me. 9 years. Dad been gone 10 years. I went after my dad's death and started this thing 9 years. Faithful. 9 years of Shabbat. Blessings. Compare to a Sunday. 9 years in this thing. Excited. Now I got Yeshua. I'm a year old. A year and a month old now, Elder King. Brother Fame, I'm a year old in Yeshua now, bro. I know you've been a long time, bro. You got me beat, but hey, I just got this thing, bro. I got this thing and I'm running hard with it. I'm running. I challenge you, TV land. Challenge you and do it for a year. Sunday, Shabbat. Challenge you. I want to see you weigh the difference. Like I said, they give you, what's this thing on, when they do a 30-day challenge, what K-Love be doing, when you listen to Christian music for 30 days and see what happens. You know, they do that little challenge thing. I challenge you to do a Shabbat for a year. And in the name of Yeshua, I challenge you. If you believe with all your heart, I bet you, I put money on it. I can't gamble. You know, it's wrong for me to gamble, but I will tell you, I know your life will change. I put on Yahuwah. I put it on him and said, try him. You know what I'm saying? Prove that he's wrong. That's what he said. That's what the text says. Prove that he's wrong. I put it on Yahuwah's self. Y'all's self. The creator of the heavens and the earth. I challenge you to put it on Yahuwah's self. Sunday or Shabbat. Challenge you. TV Land, I challenge you. Get in your Shabbat church in Yahushua's name and go all the way. And watch your life change. Watch you get blessings. Watch your job increase. Watch your family increase. Watch your health increase. Watch everything increase around you. A life. You be a new life, a new woman and man. I bet you. I put money on it. My life has changed. I'm excited about it. I don't even know what to do with myself. Be pulling my hair because things are changing. I'm excited about this thing. The Shabbat. Because I got wisdom about it now. I know. And Yeshua, I'm praising him, giving him honor. I'm doing his will. You know what I'm saying? On Shabbat, I'm giving my offerings on Shabbat day, tithe on it. And he blesses me with jobs. Blesses me with my health. Blesses me with my mindset. And then when he comes back, he's going to take me home with him. Everlasting life. My brother Faye was worried about it. He's coming back. He's taking us. And then we're coming back strong. The millennium times. Kings and priests. Millennium. Coming back strong. I'm going to rule and reign with him 1,000 years. Are you ready? Isaiah got me preaching. I ain't even the text, man. Got me hot. What's up? I'm shooting, brother Faye. Got my guns right. Shooting, boy. Shooting, man. Got me hot. We're going to talk the blessing. This is a blessing of y'all. Come on. 58:14. Yes, Yahoo. Sir, I need you to start writing the names down, too. When you listen to Pastor Smith on some of the books, you get these names down for me so I can start practicing. You know, he tear my butt up every time, man. He's so busy, man, trying to get the names and stuff. What? Got me up there burning up there. Now I'm preaching on burning, man. Come on. That's the rock of death. Hot! All right. Verse 14. This is right here. You keep verse 13. This is one of my favorites. It says, if thou turn away your foot from the Shabbat for doing your pleasure on my Kaddish day, and call the Shabbat a delight, the Kaddish of Elohim honorable, and shall honor him. This is how you honor him. You shall honor him. Shall honor him, not doing your own ways, nor finding your own pleasure, nor speaking your own word. That is how you honor Elohim on the Shabbat. You do that. I got challenged up. You do that on Shabbat instead of on Sunday. Watch. You delight yourself. Again, not doing your own ways. You know how you find your own ways you want to do. Not finding your own pleasure. We already know about pleasure. Everybody knows about pleasure. And not speaking your own words. You don't know your own words. Talking about, I'm going to keep this Sunday, man. Forget what you say. That's your own words. That's a lie. You're talking about your lie and all that stuff, your own words. But here's the blessing. See, y'all don't tell me. Here's the blessing. I love this. Verse 14. See, that preachers, hey, you preachers. Here's the blessing right here. Y'all need to tell y'all people. But y'all, you can't get these blessings. Only people get these blessings to keep the Shabbat. And you don't have to be in Yeshua. Yeshua. You ain't have to be in Yeshua to get these blessings. You don't have to be in Yeshua, but we do in Yeshua to give him the glory. He said do all day in Yeshua to give him the glory. But if you ain't in Yeshua, and you don't even, if you don't believe, but you keep the Shabbat, but you got to keep the Shabbat, you get these blessings. Even you're a heathen, you get these blessings. Check this out. A stranger. I can prove that too. On Isaiah 56, a stranger. Get these things. Here you go. Then shalt you delight yourself in Elohim, and I will cause you to ride on the high places of the earth. What is the high places of the earth? And feed you with the heritage of your coat, your father, for the mouth of Elohim has spoken it. And feed you with the heritage. Then we are an army of Abraham's seed. Don't we get the blessings of Abraham? Did Abraham bless Isaac? Yosakol? Then Yosakol bless Jacob? Did Jacob bless his 12 sons? And we came from one of those tribes. Did we come from one of those tribes? They blessed. Until now. So if you keep the Shabbat, you're going to ride on the high places of earth. I'm riding on the high places of earth. You know? They ain't got all, they don't look like it. To me and my soul's riding on the high places of the earth. And you're going to feed me with the heritage of your coat. And I know the heritage of your coat. I can go to y'all. And I know the blessings of Abraham. And Brother Fabian said it. If you don't keep the commandments, you're going to have curses. But before those curses, if you do keep the commandments, he told you all the blessings that he would give you. And like I said, in all y'all Sunday churches, y'all want to read that Deuteronomy chapter 28. And the blessings in the field, the blessing when you're going out, the blessing you coming in, the blessing in your storehouse. No, you don't get no blessings. We get the blessings. Know why? We keep the Shabbat. Because we want to keep the commands. You don't want to keep the commands. You don't want to keep the Shabbat. But you want to keep all other, the 8 of them. I ain't going to say you keep all 9. Because some of y'all keeping adultery. Some of y'all lying. Some of y'all murdering. Some of y'all ain't loving y'all with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. Y'all ain't even had other graven images. Some of y'all ain't, like we talked about last night, you're not even honoring your mother and your father. All these youth are dying. The other king I was talking about it. 15 years old, 10 years old, 19, 20, all these youth are dying. Why are you dying? You're dying because you dishonoring your mother and your father. You're not honoring them.
That's right.
That's why you dying youth. That's why you dying quick. So you dying quick, so you go straight to hell. That's what Satan wants you to do. So you won't get the knowledge of the doctrine. You won't get the knowledge of Yeshua, Yahuwah, so you'll live and not die. That's why Satan takes you out early, get you really quick. Then while he gets you, he's getting the mother and father because they weeping and they lost it now. They don't know why y'all done took him out. They didn't know why y'all took him out because they were disobedient. They were rebellious. They were like Jacob's son. He was wicked. Then the second son was wicked than he was. Because he wasn't going to Tamar. And he was scared to get the last one too. You know what I'm saying? I can preach on that too. That's another one. But I speak that again. I challenge everybody again. You know, we are God straight. That's why I love y'all so much. Y'all encourage me to come on Shabbat day. I look to see y'all on Shabbat. That's why Elder King, it's good to see you again, sir, on Shabbat day. Like I said, I get concerned. I will be calling you. If you're in this house and I know you here and something happened, I want to find out why you ain't here on Shabbat day. Because we know Shabbat is seriously. Shabbat is our health. So Shabbat is our lifeline to Yahuwah. You know, you come Shabbat, you know, the blessings are here. I'm trying to tell you, I want people to be blessed and not cursed. You don't keep the Shabbat, you're cursed. You're cursed. You don't believe in Yah. And all unbelievers are going to the second death, which is the lake of fire. Okay? All right, we'll move on to the next order of that service. It's the time for the word. Y'all got me preaching already. I'm about done, man. Back up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm excited about the Shabbat day. I'm excited about Shabbat. Now we're going to move on to the next order of service. I do want the Shabbat online so people know. And I thank Sister Sue again for doing her homework and find out about Constantine. But to tell you the truth, Origen is Origen, Sister Sue. Read about him. He's about 150 years before Constantine. That's when the Sabbath day started changing around. They didn't want to listen to the laws and the commands of the Jewish traditions. They thought, man, there's too much laws. And that's when it started wavering a little bit, about 150 years after the Mashiach came. And about 50 years after Yuchanan, the apostle, after Al Patmos, and about when he died. And when that happened, and then they start deviating, start getting away from the Shabbat and other things of Yahusha. But we're going to go into the Word today. Let's pray. Yahusha, we want to thank you again for another day you've given us. We want to thank you for Shabbat teaching today. And as we get for the Word, the Dabreen, Yahusha, I'm asking, as you give, Yahusha, let it go forth for the hearer. I ask you to prick their heart. I ask you to put understanding in their heart. I ask you to put in their mind, give them knowledge, as they may live for you. If anything is to hinder them, Yahushua, I'm asking you to open the doors that they may receive it. Yahushua, and we rebuke that evil spirit that's trying to hinder them, that the seed may dwell and get in, that it may grow and produce fruit, Yahushua. We again want to thank you for the word that thou bring your forgiveness. In Yahushua's name we pray, Amen. All right, give me a minute. Last this time. All right. Faith by your obedience. That's what we're going to talk about. Faith by your obedience. Y'all just put this in my spirit, and like I said, we're going to talk about people talking about they just got to believe to be saved, and they ain't got no obedience to it, man. And they want to say it was not by works. You're not saved by works. You know, so that's true, because Yahushua don't did everything. But you got to be obedient, man. When you faith, you be obedient what you're faithful to. You know, it's just, I shared an analogy about the lotto ticket, man. The other day, man, I was coming down 24 here, up here towards the church, and I see the big billboard sign, $6 million, man, jackpot. You know, I was like, dang, man, they bragging out, man, the lotto tickets and everything in Jacksonville. Usually you don't see it in Jacksonville, but finally it caught my eye. But the lotto ticket. The lottery, $6 million. I can believe that I got $6 million to win it. Okay. That's $6 million. Instead of me getting a ticket, I'm believing that I'm going to get that $6 million. Would I get that $6 million? Huh? If I'm believing, really believing, I'm going to get that $6 million. I'm believing right now without purchasing a ticket. Would I get that $6 million? Nope. I might get it with somebody else got the ticket, and it might break me off a little, some, you know what I'm saying? But it won't be the whole $6 million. It might give me a G. It might give me $1. It might give me 100. It might give me 100 G. You know what I'm saying? They might give me a portion of it, of what their earnings, because they purchased the ticket, and they believe, and they got the $6 million. Now, they're going to bless me with 1,000, but that ain't nothing. I'm talking about myself.
You can't win if you don't play by the rules.
Oh, come on. Now you preach it. You can't win it. You're going to play by the rules. And the rule is that you got to take your little dollar bill and place some numbers, give it to the man, write your numbers down on a little sheet. He'll run through the machine. You get to do his dollar. And now you got a ticket with your numbers. And they call the number, these little balls coming up. The lady with the balls, they come up there, and your numbers like that, that's when you're going to win the $6 million. You got to play to win. But believe it, you ain't going to do it. That's what I'm talking about. Faith by your obedience, you know what I'm saying, you are saved. Faith by your obedience brings righteousness. Faith by obedience, you makes a friend of Yahuwah. But if you got faith and don't have obedience, it's not pleasing. Like Yahushua just said, oh, thou little faith. He used to tell Peter all that time, man. Peter was the main apostle, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thou little faith. He asked him to come on and walk in the water. He was walking. But he started looking and started falling. But I like this, how you talk about faith. We're just going to talk about some little stories, and we're going to go through some reading. I'm going to read, because in this house we do a lot of reading. Again, I'm Bishop Ron Hairston Jr. Just welcome to El-beth-el. Ones that get back to the service, welcome to El-beth-el Sabbath-day-church. We here at 118 Chaney Avenue, Jacksonville, North Carolina, 28540. I say that because if you want to send anything to El-beth-el to help this, help the ministry, what we're trying to do, we do have 14 churches over in Kush that we're working with, and like I said, we do big things. We do nation work. So you want to put your hand on this ministry, please do. Again, the phone number here is 910-388-5295, and my phone number myself is 910-381-3056. You have any questions about the services, especially about Shabbat? We just got through with Shabbat. If you got any questions, please call. We got the literature, we got the word, and I pray that the Rock of Dish should give you more understanding of it. Now, we're in the thick of things, the word. Faith by your obedience. And think about this, the centurion, when he came to Yahusha, talking about, my servants are dead. He says, Yahusha said, and he was a Gentile. Yahusha said, I'll come. He says, nah, by your word, he would be. And usually he said, I don't see no greater faith in all Yisrael. No greater faith. Talk about his word. He spoke it. He believed that. You know what I'm saying? That he spoke it and he go back, servant will be healed. But the point is, y'all didn't get it, man. He searched Yahusha. Yes, he was a Roman centurion. Romans know everything all the time. They knew where the people, all the crowds were at, who generate the crowds. They knew where Yukonah the Baptist was at. They knew where Yahusha was at. He knew where he's at. He went straight to him and asked him. He dropped everything and went to Yahusha to get that servant like a son healed. That means he had to work. He had enough faith to get on his horse and find Yahusha. Stop everything. He didn't believe in no other gods. He didn't go to no doctors. He didn't get the money, the soothsayers. He went to Yahusha and sought him out. That's faith. That's belief. And I shared this young lady here today, Gabrielle. She came here yesterday, man. Y'all done gone, man. She walked from Bryn Mawr. That's 5 miles. To downtown to go to Shabbat. She said she could do it in 30 minutes. I knew she could do it in 30 minutes. I done walked that before. Bryn Mawr this far. I walked it many a time. I know the distance. I know long. And your dogs will be hurting. Your feet will be hurting. But she wanted to come Shabbat. She had faith. And her works was walking up here, believing that she could be in Shabbat service last night at 7 o'clock. I commend her on that. Even though I don't see her face today, I wish she was here today. I told her to come here today. But she tried last night. She was ready to come up here. And y'all just done left. I'll shut things down, man. I'll record it and everything. She come up through the door. She said, if I'm late? I said, I'm sorry, sister. I'm sorry. We don't close, man. I said, well, let me go buy you some dinner or something, man. That's all right. No. I felt kind of bad, because she was hungry. She was coming to Shabbat. And I say at TV Land, she walked to the house on Shabbat day. No vehicle, no excuse. That was a warning to me. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody to get rebuked? I got rebuked on that one. Shabbat is right. If you can't make it, she walked 5 miles. Trying to get the house of Yahuwah. Walking just to give him praise. That's faith. And she showed it. How you know how she showed her faith? By walking to the house of Yah. Walking to the house of Yah. Had many thought, I know she was tired. 5 miles walking to the house of Yah, trying to make the Shabbat service.
Cold too.
It was cold too. She said it was cold. That's why I gave her a ride to every destination, because I don't want to let her walk back anywhere like that. But I'm trying to tell you, your faith be your obedience. She had faith in Yah. She wanted to be in the service. I can talk about her, because this just messed me up, man. You gonna walk 5 miles to the house of Yah in America? America, man, you got calves. Me, I would have found somebody. I would have called somebody for a ride. I know some people, they do. How many people I done looked out, I know I at least can get a ride, at least 5 miles somewhere. I know somebody's going to pick me up. All the time, I don't look out for everybody. That's